I'm sure this happens at home. It happens here quite a bit where Miss Bonnie decides that she really wants to get up and get into some things. She is a very tall girl, and if her head does get on the table, she's right inside of your food, all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some treats on the table. We're going to ask her to leave it. I know she's done leave it before. She's done leave it on the walk. However, she could always use a little bit more practice on leave it with, food on the table, something on the bench or a chair. She might want to go over and just snatch it real fast, but we're going to ask her to leave it. All right, so I have some of my goodies up here. Perfect height for her. I have some biscuits in here. They sure smell good. I'm going to bring Bonnie over. I'm going to have her come with me. Bonnie, come. She's going to pick up on the treats. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. What you want to do is make sure that you let her know that leave it is leave it forever. She's never going to get these treats. They're staring at her right in the face, literally. Good, leave it. Good, leave it, Bonnie. That was good. She walked away from it instead of sitting there staring at it. She ignored it, went in the opposite direction. That was great. Now we're going to do something a little lower. Really going to grab her attention. We're going to have some treats on the table here. Be very easy for her to pick up and grab them up. Alright. So, of course, if you have some medication that's spilled, you don't want her to get into it. Any kind of food that you don't want her to have, make sure that she smells that right there. Leave it. Leave it. And of course, just a little bit of a touch. You want her to know that you mean it. And as soon as she walks away like she's doing right now, good, leave it. Good, leave it. All right. So we're going to move the treats down here. She already has her head. She really wants to grab these. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. As soon as she stops staring the treats down. Good, leave it. Perfect. What you want her to do is stop staring at the treats. You don't want her to have tunnel vision only on the treats and then just listen for you to say, oh, good girl, that was great. You want her to stop focusing on the treats, turn her attention back up to you. All right. And now we're going to try it on the floor. We're slowly getting lower and lower. Oops. All right, so we're just going to make like we're on a walk here. We're going to walk around. There's all kinds of goodies laying on the ground. Of course, if you're out and about, you don't know where these have been. You don't want her to eat them. All right, so we're just going to come around now. Going on our loose leash walk. Leave it. What you want to do is make sure that she's following you. If she does focus on something, you want her to bring her attention back up to you. So go right by those treats again. Just a slight tug. Leave it. And just keep going on your way. All right, that was good. So of course, work with her all the time at home. make sure that, you know, of course in a supervised environment that you do have her next to something really, really, you know, tempting her to go over and take a nibble off of somebody's plate and just leave it. As soon as she starts going for it, you can correct her, put her back to where you want her to be, and then as soon as she focuses back on you, then you can treat her. Anyway, this is Nicole here with Miss Bonnie, who's